This is Capital Games. I'm the Wiz.
And I'm Zero.
Zero! Today is the weekly dividend for this week, which is... Oh god, I should have had the date right away. For the week of January 27th, 2023. We had some interesting stories this week that we went over, but since we have a lot that's going on this week that we didn't cover, I would say now is a great time to go over that stuff. Do you agree?
Yeah, looks like the news cycle is picking up. The New Year lull has finally subsided, so it's back to the swing of things again.
Right. Now, what we're playing today is Gunfire Reborn. It is a first-person shooter / roguelite. So, right up my alley, of course. So, yeah, why don't we get started in the match, and then while we'll do that, we'll get to the first topic. I'm going to start up right now. Here we go. So, the first topic is that the Dead Space remake just released today. And what we got here?
Nope, I don't have ARM support, so I can't break that open.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so the new Dead Space remake just came out. So we already got reviews the day before, and the reviews for that game have been glowing. A lot of outlets have said it's a very good remake. If you are a fan of the original, you will definitely love this one. They added a bunch to it that old fans of the game would like.
Yeah, and predictably, I called it a while ago, but I had mused that if Crafton wasn't able to make a big splash with Callisto Protocol, that pretty much Dead Space would just eat the game's launch, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, no, definitely. This was really Callisto Protocols to pretty much do well and to succeed on their end, because they had the head start. And since they didn't, I don't think we're going to see anything from Callisto Protocol anymore after this. Like, this was... it's harsh to say. Would you say a failure on their end? I think that's a little harsh, but they definitely did not do themselves any favors. I would say to make Callisto Protocol, I would say a like a brand or anything that will warrant a sequel. Like, it's
yeah,
we've been here.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta keep going this way. But yeah, just I think really the problem was just Crafton, both Crafton and Striking Distance set way too high of a benchmark, in my opinion. Mostly because of the fact that just, what's it called? Crafton and Striking Distance were predicting that they were going to see somewhere around the tune of, I think, 5 million in sales initially, and
oh yeah,
I'm sitting here going, that's the entirety of all the sales of the Dead Space games combined. There's no way you can do that with a new IP. No way. And yeah, it was just one of those things that just kind of floored me. I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. I don't think you guys have like any like rational idea of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. But let's get right into Dead Space first. So the sales from the original Dead Space, I just looked it up. First year it was 1 million copies, and it sold total, according to some websites including Eurogamer, it sold 2 million by 2010. I think that kind of went up after its... I would say that probably went higher, but not by much after it gotten more acclaim and became a cult classic. But 2 million is the reported sales amount when it came to total sales. I gotta be honest with you, I think Dead Space Remake will probably make more than that in its first year.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's probably going to smash the records, but yeah, just fact that it is a it's a remake that's respectful to the source material, but also does some fun new things with it. I know one of the things that they were previewing was the fact that instead of having to go travel by the trams and everything, you would be literally flying through with your spacesuit. Which, when I saw that, I was just like, "Whoa, okay, that's freaking cool." So no more using the trains as like ways to hide the loading zone. Just you're just going to be flying around the space station. I was just like, "Wow, that's really freaking awesome."
Yeah. And yeah, like I guess that's really more that I can say. Like the reviews have been nothing but have been glowing for this game. People have been looking forward to it. So I think. What do you think? Do you think this will be in the top 3 when it comes to releases this month, or do you think this will?
Oh yeah, easily top 3. Especially with just how much love the game has been getting. There's just I don't really see it faltering in the sales department at all. Just I think this one's in the bag.
Right. So this will be a game that I think we both feel will not only do better than the original did, but possibly the total amount of sales for the series apparently is about 6 million copies. This is according to VG charts, so take that with a grain of salt. But maybe I'm overstating, but I think it's a possibility that the 6 million might be reached with the remake itself. Do you know what the vaults are, dude?
Oh no, I've never unlocked the vaults yet. So.
Oh, okay.
I've been following you in.
Okay. Yeah. So when you see cracks on the wall, if you can at least, if you see cracks, those are usually vaults.
Yeah, because I'll see them, but of course I usually get the message of, "Hi, you don't have the skill to break into these yet." And I was just like, "Ah, damn it!" So yeah, just never been into them. And then when you've been cracking them open, I'm like, "Oh, sweet, I can follow you in. Awesome."
Yeah.
But yeah, just overall, I think it's just kind of heartwarming to see just where things are going with the Dead Space remake and everything, especially with just people kind of glowing about just how much they think it's just an absolute treat to see just the love to the lore and everything. And then I think EA earned some bonus points on the release day, mostly because of the fact that goodness, what's it called? They had earned some goodwill by saying, "Hey, we've got a new Game Plus feature available in the game," and I thought it was kind of funny because I think if I remember right, one of the criticisms for the game or for the competitor game Callisto Protocol was when it came out, there was no new Game Plus.
Yeah,
it was just kind of a yeah, we'll work on it. So just all we can ask you is to be patient, but we'll get something. We just can't commit to when or something like that.
How do we defeat this damn thing?
I think I'm just gonna have to abuse a lot of my skills for now.
Well, I already died twice to this thing now, so one more, and I think we're kind of done.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm trapped. Ah! Yeah, I'm done. Shit. Yeah, I'll revival, I guess. But yeah, this will... what did Callisto Protocol did? 2 million? Which isn't bad, actually, for a new IP.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was... they had to downgrade the results of everything, and in one of the Korean stockholder calls, and basically it was just like, yeah, just we definitely didn't meet expectations, but just we sold 2 million, so I guess we have to now basically downgrade our expectations that we are only able to meet 2 million in sales.
Finally.
God.
Oh. All right.
Holy crap.
I don't think I've ever had this one. Alright, let's... Alright.
That's shock damage. Shock. Guess I'll pick up preemptive strike. Yeah, I guess I'll pick up one of these just to have another weapon on hand. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Poison daggers, awesome.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, if Callisto got 2 million in its first month, is it within the realm of possibility that Dead Space could make 4 or 5?
Possibly. Or it's kind of hard to say, especially since gosh, what's it called? Unfortunately, survival horror is just not a mainstream sort of genre, unfortunately. So, yeah, just I would presume any sales that it gets, they'll be thankful to have.
So what do you? Okay, so then what do you think the numbers might be on this? Because I'm basing it on basically if Callisto got it, and that didn't turn out so hot. I think the good word of mouth after Callisto didn't do so well will be that those who were unsatisfied with it will want to get Dead Space to fill those needs. So those will buy it, I think. And then there's going to be the, oh, it's actually good? And then that will, maybe 3 million? Would that be more your speed?
Yeah, 3 million might be a little bit closer. I don't think I've seen EA's projections on it. I've just been kind of sort of casually paying attention. So, but yeah, I'll definitely be very curious to see what EA's expected sales numbers are, because if this ends up surpassing expectations, then I can only assume they're just going to be happier than anything that it beat whatever expectations they had.
Yeah, it does matter what their expectations is on this one. Like, and this seems like a very pricey remake. This doesn't seem like to me that they just did a pass-through, I guess is what I would call it. They just updated the visuals, and it's the same game over and over, same game again. They put some work into it, so I wonder what their expectations are for this.
Yeah, so and that's the thing that I think I am the most curious about. Just how high or low did they set their expectations, and what was the total overall budget on just what they spent on the development and everything? Because if it's one of those that does 3 million in sales, but just it doesn't end up making up what they did for the overall just spend, that they don't break even or make profit, then yeah, I can assume that it's probably going to be written off as like some sort of disappointment or something.
Do you think there's a possibility that it could be a disappointment? Like, I think it's coming out in the if they overinflate what they think it's going to be, yes, but
yeah,
this is coming out in a month where there's not a lot of new games coming out. Well, we just had Forspoken, and that's kind of disappointed people. There's, in regards to new games, like Dead Space was the main one, and this is coming out glowing. So I don't think it's gonna. I think really just my curiosity is going to be more just how much did they spend on making this game, and did they end up breaking even, or did they end up making just gobs and gobs of profit? Because if by some miracle just this was some sort of like low budget project or something, then they're probably going to be extremely happy and go, oh my god, who'd have thought that just people love games that respectful remakes, and oh my god, we've just figured out that we can make like
tons of money on this sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I just think that this. I don't think this was a cheap remake at all. I think this was. I think they put some money into this, but unless unless you're right, because I don't think the audience is limited for survival horror as I think you think it is. If horror movies can make a lot of money in the box office, and also make a lot of money elsewhere, I think it stands to the reason that gaming can also make a lot of money in their horror games. Oh god, I got hit by that. So
yeah,
but
as said, I mean, I think the reason I'm just kind of concerned on kind of the numbers on it and everything is that Resident Evil, while it's a great series, it doesn't sell like gangbusters numbers or anything. So that's why I'm kind of curious to see just where the sales numbers are, and also just how much did they put into the budget and everything. Because if it was something like, oh yeah, we spent just insane amounts of money into this, and we're not even going to be expected to make a profit on this, then yeah, I could potentially see them going, "Ooh, yeah, so things aren't good, so yeah, just a damn shame."
yeah. I want to know what Grandma thought of this game.
Oh, that was a hilarious ad campaign.
Yeah.
My God.
I think there are videos of that showing up on Twitter right now. Are you still in the
Yeah, I was trying to decide which scroll to go with.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so the next things that we're going to talk about a few other things that were released. Real quickly, GoldenEye 007 has been, I believe it's now released on Switch and on Xbox Game Pass right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, it came out this morning.
And the talk is that the Game Pass version is the better looking and better optimized version, but the Switch version has the multiplayer in it, but has all sorts of control problems and stuff like that.
Well, basically the Switch version is literally just the N64 version through and through. So it's got the really crappy single analog style controls. If you're one of the few lucky ones who ended up getting your grubby mitts on the N64 Bluetooth controller, that is a Nintendo Switch Online exclusive, then you're probably in good hands, and you can probably enjoy the game just kind of like how it's supposed to be enjoyed if you're kind of into like historically playing games in their vintage correct manner and everything. So if you're into that, then yeah, you might have a blast with it, but otherwise, yeah, it might not be very fun on like a modern day Switch controller.
Oh crap! Ah! Also, that came out today is the DualSense Edge, the $200 controller that is like the Elite controller, but for PlayStation. And
yeah.
Those who like the PlayStation controller seem to be pretty happy with it. But the thing that I kept hearing is, oh, the battery life is even worse than it was.
What it is the actual physical battery in the controller is literally smaller than the one in the normal DualSense.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so literally it has a physically smaller capacity.
Oh, I didn't realize that I died. Huh.
No big deal.
Okay. Let's build up my talents, yo. Let's see.
Yep. Yeah, let's increase my health pool and shield pool so I don't get blown up. Sure. Nope, don't have enough for the points. Okay, no big deal. Whatever.
Yeah, so we talked about this when it was announced, and then when more details came out about it when it was being released. And basically, I felt that the controller, I guess, looks nice, but it's still too expensive, and it doesn't seem premium enough for the price that they're asking for. But hey, if you have a PlayStation, you want that type of controller, people seem to be pretty happy with it, I guess. So,
go
ahead.
I think one of the other concerns that some people have is that the stick box they're using for the analog sticks is literally still the same Alps related mechanism, but because Sony's now producing the replacements, you'll get the privilege of paying $50 to replace the analog sticks if they die. Okay. So, yeah, just if you're not too thrilled about that idea, then yeah, you're probably not going to like the fact that if you want replacement analog sticks for the DualSense Edge, you'll have the privilege of paying $50 for a pair.
Yeah, that's
versus you can buy some third-party replacements, and if you have a soldering station and everything, I think replacement Alps stick boxes are literally I think $30 for a pair. So yeah, just literally it's going to be more expensive to replace the analog sticks. So yeah, just I can get why a lot of people are a bit disappointed with just the DualSense Edge, especially if they're charging you the privilege of $50 for slide-in replacements and everything. Whereas if you've got a little bit of technology skills, you might be able to just replace the stick boxes yourself for the price of $30 and some elbow grease.
Yeah. Now, do you think this will gain as much mind share as the Elite does? Not that the Elite makes a lot of mind share, but I guess because it was the first of its type in the market from a first-party developer, that a lot of people seem to think very highly of that controller. Do you think that...
as far as how much mindshare it'll get, I think really the big question to answer will be we'll have to see how it fares, mostly because of the fact that just the reason I say that is initially when the Xbox Elite controller came out, everyone kind of glowed about it. All the reviewers like, oh yeah, it's so good, it's so good, it's so great. And then of course, reviewers don't have the same exact experience as the players do. And then you have like some people who are huge min-maxers on games like Call of Duty and Fortnite and stuff like that. And then of course, you end up hearing some of the horror stories of just people going, yeah, so just I tried to play with my Elite controller, and now I've got drifting problems. What the fuck? So of course, the Elite's growing reputation ended up being one of just I spent $180 fucking on this thing, and this thing has garbage analog sticks. And you've got people going, really fucking upset that $180 doesn't guarantee you just sticks that don't drift.
Yeah.
So, I can kind of see something like that happening, especially if the analog sticks are literally the same as the ones that you can find in the regular DualSense. If they're exactly the same, then yeah, I can already call it now. Just I can see people bitching about the $50 replacements. You're gonna see people going, just God, this is so bullshit. Frickin' I paid $100 or $200 for this dumb controller, and just it's got fucking garbage analog sticks that now cost me $50 to replace these pieces of shit. So I can already just see it just the bitching and the complaining of just the sticks being terrible if that's what ends up happening. Because yeah, just if that's the case, God, just expect the bitching to be unreal.
Yeah, but in all fairness, though, if you spend $200 on a controller, and that happens even when you have a $200 controller or a $70 controller, I think that it's completely justified that they bitch about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not. I'm definitely not saying that I don't sympathize, because
Okay.
I definitely have seen cases of people going, oh yeah, just I bought my Xbox Elite controller, and just my analog sticks are going out and everything. I mean, I luck out that I don't play very many FPSs these days, so my Elite hasn't burned out. And that includes the first generation Elite controller, which uses the AA batteries like the standard Xbox controller, and it includes the Elite Series 2 that they started selling during the Xbox Series X. Both of mine have been in great shape, but again, I don't play FPSs every day.
Yeah.
So my anecdotal story doesn't match like the majority of people who probably play FPSs every day, like 48 hours of Call of Duty Warzone or something. Because I think iFixit did kind of like a sort of explainer on basically why just analog controllers wear out so fast, and they were just like, yeah, we talked to a whole bunch of people in the iFixit lab on the DualSense controllers, and literally just everyone had like varying experiences of like playing Call of Duty Warzone consistently, or Apex Legends consistently, like every day for a few hours a day, and yeah, they're all their analog sticks are completely in the garbage now. So yeah, I definitely sympathize with those who pay good money for the controller, because yeah, it's not a cheap controller.
Yeah.
At $70 even. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just to have your $70 factory controller just hit the crapper after like 3 or so months. Yeah, that gets to be one hell of an expensive wear item.
Yeah. And there should be, because it's a premium controller, there should be an extensive warranty in there that if that happens, they will replace it for free. Like, this BS that the PlayStation's doing. I mean, it's good that they are doing extra controller sticks, but this should be something that A, should come in the box, and B, if that's not all that's the problem, that you should be able to get that fixed for free by PlayStation, because you paid $200 for the controller. Like, that should be part of the package.
Yeah, but the way they see it is, oh well, let's not offer a warranty program. Let's just say, oh, you got a bad stick on your just DualSense. Now you don't have to send it for warranty. You can just go to your Best Buy or GameStop and just get yourself like a replacement pack of sticks. Ain't that great? No need to wait. So it's kind of a cheap cop out by Sony to basically avoid the problem that Microsoft deals with, because Microsoft's customer service for the Elite controllers is excellent. I've heard stories of people who had like Series 1 Xbox Elite controllers. They basically have gotten them fixed, even though those controllers are no longer like serviceable or under warranty anymore. But yeah, just you've got people who have been able to get Microsoft to help them out, and Microsoft has even upgraded some of these people to like the version 2 Elite controllers, kind of as a courtesy to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, just I'm assuming Sony just is looking at that going, oh, we don't want to give that kind of aftercare. Hell no. Just better idea. We'll just make the analog sticks replaceable, and we'll put the onus on the user that you want to get your controller fixed. Well, just sucks to be you. You can pay $50 for the privilege to save your beloved controller.
Yeah.
Which again, I still think that's bullshit.
No, I do too. I think that's. Yeah, I think sticks should that stuff should just come with the premium package that you just got, and then if that's not enough, there should be, I don't know, 3-year warranty to cover all the expenses in case it breaks.
Yeah, I mean that would be kind of the nice thing to do, but yeah, just kind of disappointed with it because I'm not hoping for the world or anything, but yeah, just maybe with how much you're spending, maybe include maybe a pair of the replacement sticks in the box at least.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in that way, just when Johnny Tryhard Gamer ends up finally just going semi-pro or something, they can just decide gonna get myself this DualSense Edge. Oh sweet, cool, it comes with like free replacement sticks in the box. Sweet, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pay the extra premium for the DualSense Edge because they're giving me a free pack of replacements in the box as backup for when I go pro or whatever.
I'm going the wrong way.
No big deal. But yeah, that's kind of the way I see it. That would make the proposition of paying $200 a little bit easier, maybe, but not a guaranteed thing. So
no. Oh boy.
But yeah, just it's just kind of one of those things that I just wish Sony did better because I love my Elite controller. I will make no qualms about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Shit.
oh yeah, take care of the bugs. But yeah, just that's the thing though. Just I love the Elite controller, but I wish Sony had put in a little bit more effort to have made a legit competitor because it is available for use with PC. So
okay.
just if you're one of those who's just like I don't care about PlayStation, but I love the design of PlayStation controllers and things like that, then I think it would just be super freaking cool. But apparently that's not what they want to do. They just want to say how can we be as lazy as possible and avoid earning the ire of Scuff, because I know Scuff owns like the patent for I believe back-facing paddles on controllers. So yeah, just maybe that was what Sony was trying to do. I don't know the rhyme, reason, or logic behind their madness, so I couldn't quite 100% say. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I just wish that there was a little bit more earnest competition from Sony and everything to that end, because again, just love the Elite controller myself personally, but just yeah, I would have loved to see the DualSense Edge be a little bit more convincing competition, but here we are.
Yeah. But it does seem like people who are just dedicated to the PlayStation platform are going to be pretty okay with what they purchase if they decide to.
Yeah, I mean, considering that the only competition that they have is literally the Scuff controllers, and those things are whoppers at I think anywhere from like $250 to $350.
Ooh.
And I think Scuff's warranty process also completely sucks. So
yeah.
At least if you're not a pro gamer. If you're a pro gamer, I hear Scuff just rolls out the red carpet for you. So there's that. But yeah, yeah, if you're just kind of a Joe Tryhard gamer, yeah, you're not getting premium service from Scuff.
Yeah. I believe this one has beetles every time that you kill somebody, so look out.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. There we go. There they
Nope. There we are. Nice, got it. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Just was hoping for a nice competitive product, and well, did not get that.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
next up right now, Naughty Dog has confirmed that they're stepping away from Uncharted. This has been talked about before, but I guess Neil Druckmann has basically confirmed it even further. Or are you out of here?
Yeah, I jumped out of the portal.
Okay, so he's basically confirmed that right now, Naughty Dog is done with Uncharted, and I guess that's the thing with a triple A or quadruple or whatever they call them. A studio like Naughty Dog, when you have so many hits under your belt, and you have the respect of your peers, on top of which, and you make the company that you make games for tons of cash, they can essentially do whatever they want at this point, and it's up to Sony to say, okay, well, we want you guys happy, and you do all these great stuff. So yeah, if you don't want to do another Uncharted, that's fine. And some are pretty disappointed by this. Me, I'm like, you want creative people to continue to be creative. So keep going back to Uncharted when possibly they've run out of ideas, is what it sounds like. It is not really a good thing. So, I like the Uncharted games, don't get me wrong, but you gotta let a studio do their own thing at some point. Like, at some point, they either run out of ideas or they get tired of the property. And at this point, like, I have no issue with that whatsoever, that they're going to stop playing. They're going to stop doing the games. What they've also said that there is no guarantee that they're going to do another. They're going to do another Last of Us. That they are possibly going to do a new IP at some point. Which, again, that's great. Like, they have the opportunity to do that. Let them do it. So, I think that's just great news for Naughty Dog at this point, that they're not hamstrung to keep churning out Uncharted and Last of Us, and they can do whatever they feel like is their most creatively fulfilling thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's always good to see a studio being able to kind of spread its wings and do whatever they'd like to do. So yeah, definitely kind of happy to see them have the ability to have a bit more freedom to kind of go and explore other things, because yeah, it's always a drag when just a studio sort of gets kind of stuck into the one thing that they kind of have to do. Especially like a great example would be Tango Gameworks, and how they've always been kind of known as a survival horror factory.
Yeah. Yes, it's just the thing that bugs me whenever these kind of announcements, and these announcements happen rarely too. Like, most studios don't even have that freedom if they do a string of hits, because the publisher only sees them as hit makers. And well, you have to keep making the money, and the safest way to keep making the money is to keep making these games. So yeah, you're gonna still make those games. Bye. Is usually what happens. Like, for me, I would like to see Infinity Ward or Treyarch do something different other than Call of Duty. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool. And
oh yeah, totally.
And they may never say it like out loud, but I'm gonna bet money that a lot of their developers would like the same thing. You might want to watch out, because these guys can be little bastards.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I got some CC down. Yeah. Let's go.
Wow, do these bosses get tougher? What the hell?
Yeah, it looks like they do the Diablo thing, that more players means the bosses just get tougher.
Yeah, I usually mow this one down pretty easily. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yeah, he's going to his next one. Oh shit. I got hit pretty bad there. Okay.
Lock him up. There we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, we almost got him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Look how Rocket's doing, I think.
Shit!
Damage.
I didn't know he released more of those minions. There we go.
Got him. There we go. Yeah.
Alright, we got the legendary here, we got the goblet.
Yeah, let's go Energy Bolt.
Cloud Weaver isn't bad. Alright, let me check what the next story is. Okay.
Xbox coming back to LA for E3, apparently.
Yes. So, yeah, Phil Spencer pretty much came out there and said that they will be returning to LA for E3 this year, which is good news to a certain extent. That means they're going to do I think that essentially means they're going to do a live presentation, is what I'm guessing. Correct on that? He may not confirm.
it sounds like they're doing their little Xbox presentation where they just do Xbox stuff only.
Yeah. And this also means they've also said they're going to be at Summer Games Fest as well, so that doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to be at Keighley Stream. So they're going to be at both E3 and Summer Games Fest pretty much for this year, which is going to be an interesting dynamic to see what happens when E3 time rolls around. Like, can both of these I didn't mean to hit that. Can these both coexist, or are both going to suffer because there's too many options for developers? I mean, we don't know as of right now. Uh-oh. I think I'm not kidded well at all for this.
Okay, well, there's a blacksmith behind us, so if you need to try to juice up your gear.
I don't have any money, I think. Let me where is it?
Back over here. Yeah, he's over there.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey,
but
Mr.
yeah,
Blacksmith.
Overall, just I'll definitely be curious to see if both Summer Games Fest and any potential other publisher or platform exclusive sort of presentations can coexist, because just the last couple years we've just had these video streams and stuff like that, and that's just been kind of what we've dealt with. So I'll be curious to see how it works. I know I got the Steam Next Fest email that and I know that particular celebration works with Keighley as well too, with distributing demos of PC games.
Yeah.
So I know PC side everything's going to be fine, but I'm definitely gonna be curious on what happens on the console side of things.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to a delay that was announced. This game, it's strange. I don't know much about it other than that I think there's something shady going on with this game, essentially. And that's the day before. They've delayed the game 9 months due to what they say is a copyright issue. Have you read it?
I read up a bit on it, and I was kind of in the same sort of position as you. I was just like, okay, well, just this game seems to be, no stranger to controversy apparently. So, maybe there's something going on, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, there's a bunch of reviewers and people who cover the business who are convinced this is fake, like that there is nothing here. But they've shown off trailers and stuff that seem fairly impressive. But then, yeah, like they've delayed numerous times. They haven't gotten more information out there. It is a weird thing, and then this on top of it, like, say what you want about games that get delayed. One of the first things you do as soon as you know what you're making and what the name of something is you get the trademark, you get the copyright, so no one else can grab it. Or if someone else already grabs it, you then go back to the drawing board and get a new name, and then trademark that or copyright that. The fact that they've named the game. It's been named for about a couple of years now, I think. And now, all of a sudden, oh well, we have to delay it because of copyright issues. Hold on, wait. Isn't that kind of important to have when you have a game that you're developing? Well, why did you have that? Didn't you have that pretty much on lock? Like, what happened there?
Yeah, it definitely feels super suspect. Just kind of, we thought we had, the copyright stuff done, and whoops, looks like we've got copyright shenanigans going on. So, whoops, our bad.
Yeah, look, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe these guys are just very passionate about making the game, and they're just terrible at the business part. That might be a possibility.
Yeah, but which is kind of the problem that No Man's Sky went through, where just they wanted Sean Murray to be like the PR guy instead of hiring him actual PR people to kind of be his PR and whatever.
Yeah. Well, Sean Murray's thing was, I don't think it was the fact that he wasn't PR or he wasn't a business person, is that he definitely divulged information about the game that just wasn't in development or wasn't there. Or maybe it was there and it wasn't developed right away. And he just overly hyped it. He Molyneuxed it, basically. He overhyped it, and then when it was time to put up and shut up, he said, oh, by the way, it's not there, bye. And didn't wait to say that until after the game was released. That was the problem with him. This is more along the lines of, like, this is like I said, this is either general business incompetence, because if you have a business manager, they're going to tell you need to get this on lock right away, or there is something shady going on with this.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be curious to see what is going on with it and everything, because it just seems like there might be more details coming, but again, I'm really just going to kind of be watching this one to see how the details fall together, if they do. And I think for me, it'll just be more sort of curiosity for me.
Yeah. Now, they're saying the delay is 9 months. I don't even think that they've given a date as to when this game's coming out either. That's the other thing that was like, okay, 9 months from what? I haven't heard of a date for this. So, yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get more information as time goes by. But, yeah, this is really weird. This is like Abandoned levels kind of weird. Where...
Oh, yeah, totally.
Where somehow this game gets a lot of talk, but there's nothing there. Like, literally, nothing there. But anyway. The next one, speaking of... at least this game is there. We know it exists. And, that it is being developed. But AEW Fight Forever. Apparently, there isn't a firm date on this either. It's for this year. But apparently they've had to delay this too, due to issues with the ESRB. Now, this is not something we usually hear about. But because I think because it's a wrestling game, that wrestling has its own dedicated, I guess, journalism or, I guess journalism thing. It's got dedicated news sites to this. And apparently, I think it's Sportskeeda or is it Wrestling Observer? I'm not entirely sure. But one of the wrestling websites got wind of the fact that the AEW Fight Forever game has been delayed and is not coming out right now due to the problems they're having with the ESRB. They are looking for a teen rating in this game right now, but apparently the ESRB keeps giving it M ratings due to gore and blood. Which, okay, I mean, that's interesting. I don't think... You probably have not played a bunch of these wrestling games, right?
No, they're definitely not in my wheelhouse. That much I'll concede to.
Okay. Yeah, like, wrestling games don't usually have blood and gore in it, even though wrestling has a thing with having blood in their matches. I think Ric Flair is, like, the big one that basically likes to bleed in his matches to add drama.
Yeah.
But I think that's what they were going for in this. They wanted to have the authentic wrestling experience, whatever that may be. So they wanted to add blood and gore to it. But, yeah, I do find it kind of strange that if it's just blood, that they are giving it an M rating, because there's plenty of games that have blood in it, and it's gotten a teen rating, no problem. I wonder how graphic the blood is in this. But if you've seen screenshots and the game running as of right now, it's not a particularly detailed game. Like, you're not going to see CM Punk realistically getting gored, or having Chris Jericho and like blood coming out of his like face in a realistic way. I don't see that happening. It's definitely a little stylized. So I'm not entirely sure why this is getting the M rating here. Now, I'm not sure if the WWE games has blood in it. Oh, good. The treasure chest opened.
Yeah, that was a scary little run there.
But, yeah, I do find it a little weird that this is getting an M rating here. It also might be due to the fact is they're also putting mini games in this game, and maybe the collection of mini games also has something to do with the rating as well. So, yeah, I'm not sure why. I just spawned the next one.
Oh no, I'm close by, so
okay.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why this is. They are stating it's because of blood and gore, which, if this suddenly gets an M rating, even though there's plenty of teen-rated games that have blood, like, I think that would be very weird. And maybe they're doing it because you are making real people bleed in this game. Maybe that's what's causing it, which, okay, maybe, I guess, but I still think that's a little odd.
Yeah, it is a bit kind of odd because while I haven't played many wrestling games, I mean, I have been in kind of like social situations where someone breaks out like WCW versus NWO on N64 or something.
Revenge, yes.
So, and I mean, even then, in games like that, the violence was just almost kind of comical and kind of slapstick, even.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just makes me wonder if, there might be some sort of gore element this time that is so gratuitous that just the ESRB is like, yeah, no, that's just like more gore than normal. So yeah, you gotta adjust the rating, or you need to do some like censorship of the art and just tone some of that stuff down.
Yeah, like, but again, like, there is blood in some of these wrestling shows, like even before the Attitude Era. There was blood in wrestling, and they got PG or teen ratings on TV. Why all of a sudden that's going to give it a game a mature rating is a little weird and suspect to me. But my guess, if I have to guess, if the blood isn't that bad, my guess is that because the people that you're making bleed are actual living people, that might be the reason why they're giving it an M.
Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out and everything, because yeah, I'm extremely curious as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if they end up cutting out artwork, or if they just go, fuck it, whatever. We'll go ahead and bump up for the new rating.
Next story. We played Dark Tide a few weeks ago on here. We both have issues with. You played a lot more than I did. We both have issues with the game, really, and we think it needs more time in the oven. And it looks like the developer Fat Shark agrees. So they're delaying all seasonal content and battle passes. I think they've also said they're delaying. Is that correct?
Yeah, so battle passes is part of the seasonal content that they were planning to announce.
Yeah, so they're delaying all that to fix the issues that the game is having, which honestly is a good move, because even with the time that we were playing, the game ran slow. I mean, like really slow. So,
Sniper and
I got him. There you go.
okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, just it's kind of good for them to sort of fess up and say, hey, yeah, maybe this game is a little bit uncooked. Ooh, I didn't notice that weapon there. Let's see if it's any better than what I got. Damn, it's shurikens or yeah. I'm just gonna keep my shurikens. That's okay though. But yeah, just it's kind of interesting for them to kind of fess up and say, okay, yeah, maybe things need a little bit more time in the oven.
I think this also has delayed even further the Xbox version, which
yes, that is confirmed, because they were just like, yeah, due to this, we are going to have to delay the Xbox version. So, just please bear with us. The usual apologies levels sorts of stuff.
Yeah, which again, good move on their part. Honestly, they shouldn't have released this. Maybe I'm a little harsh. I don't think they should have released this game in the state it was in, but at least they're looking to, I guess, fix the issues that they have right now, instead of pushing out extra content where, like, it wouldn't be enjoyable to play because the game is just not in a good state.
Yeah, so, and the other thing that they do plan to address is also, they mentioned that they want to address some of the grind too.
Okay.
Which I think that's probably one of the bigger things a lot of the community has, because of course, a lot of the advertising has been, hey, you can build your character how you want to be built, and just you can play the way you wish to play, and it's been, and of course, when people have had to try to sort of, basically sort of try to like figure their own builds, it turns out that you need quite a lot of experience to level up your character and everything. So,
Yeah.
So a lot of people have griped and said, hey, would love to really get into the whole, build your character your way, but just with how grindy it is to level up, I really don't think it's as fun as you guys make it out to be. And I can say that the grind is a fair point, because you don't get like a lot of your character's fun skills until, I want to say, around level 10. So it's quite a journey to get there and everything. So just if you're one of those who kind of wants to be able to have your cool psyker build that just kills everything, yeah, it's going to take you a while until you get to level 10, when you get all of your skills and perks and everything, and then you can really start going to town on how you choose to build your character and everything. So great to see them wanting to address the grind, because just I think one of the achievements in the game is they expect you to level 2 characters up to the level cap, and with just how long the grind takes to do that, most people won't have the interest to do it.
Yeah.
But overall, just good on Fat Shark for fessing up to the fact that the game's not in the best shape right now. It takes a lot of strength and hubris to do that, because usually we're so used to seeing studios going, oh well, maybe you're playing the game wrong. Just you guys are players. You don't understand the magic that happens behind the scenes or whatever.
The magic.
And of course, those are always bullshit reasons. But So just good to kind of see them kind of fess up and say, hey, we get it. Game's not in a good place right now. We are doing our due diligence to fix it. So great to hear them kind of talk about that, because again, I'm so used to studios just kind of usually just dismissing crap as hey, you guys are just the players. You guys don't get what we have to do behind the scenes. There's just so much stuff we do, and just if only you understood what was behind the scenes and everything. It's just like, well, all the players know is if a game feels fun or not. That's really the motivation of most players. Is the game fun? If it is, then just great. If it's not fun, then well, just if it's not fun, then you're not going to have players wanting to come back to your game. They're just going to say, fuck this. I'll go play something else.
Yeah, like, to me, when I hear that, the first thing I want to say is, I understand, but if I have to pay $70 or I have to pay money for your game, it ain't going to fly. Like, you can tell me, oh, but it's so hard to do that. Okay, fine. Don't charge money for it then until it's ready. Like, at that point, like, if you're going to say, oh, it's so difficult. All right, I get it. Don't charge any money until it's done. Otherwise, I really do not want to hear how difficult your job is and how we don't understand. Because honestly, the only thing I understand is your game good? And if it's not, why am I paying money to play it? That's what I understand. And that's all I need to understand. I don't need to really hear about, the development is so difficult. And like, okay. If it's that difficult, keep more time on the game, get it better, and then release it. Other than that, I really do not want to hear, it's so difficult. Yeah, I don't care at this point. Because what these... let's be honest. If these publishers can make all the money in the world by selling us nothing, they'd do it. No problem. They would have no problem doing that. So giving them any kind of leeway is a recipe to get used at this point. So, no. I sympathize that your job is probably tough. I get it. But on the other hand, you're asking for money in order to engage with your product. And when you do that, it better work. And if it doesn't, you're going to hear about it. That's it. Like, I don't... Yeah, like, I'm not saying that people should get harassed for it, but... But to me, it's like... Yeah... I get it's probably a difficult job, but you're asking for cash. You're asking for my money. And as long as you're doing that, I'm expecting a good product. So, yeah. Okay. I just spent all my money on an upgrade. I have not done this boss, so...
Yeah, I haven't gotten very far either, so we will see what happens.
Okay. You're probably getting a lot of XP in this run, so...
Oh, yes. It's been absolutely insane to just see the XP rolling in.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, just you know, I quite liked Vermintide 2, so
Yeah, I did too.
I'm hoping with this little message that they put out that they do maybe go back and look towards Vermintide 2 to see kind of what made Vermintide 2 so fun, because that is one game that, my god, I had a blast just playing with friends and stuff like that. Especially when, you just have a good time, and everyone's kind of got a different build and everything. I think really the only thing that was a downer was if you had a specific character that you like to play, then it always sucked if someone in the lobby picked your character. That was always kind of the downer. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Come on.
Yeah, something tells me this is the first bar of life for this guy that we're going to be dealing with.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Shit, I'm out of ammo. And you're down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Watch out, poison zones.
Ah, no! Oh, I'm done. Okay. Alright. That wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. So let's get to the last story, and this one was one that I picked mostly for levity's sake, because let's face it, the world's been depressing.
Yeah. But there's one thing that can bring us all together, and it's that either the show Velma sucks or that this is pretty funny. So go ahead. What is the story?
So Koei Tecmo has been working with Japanese law enforcement to confiscate and destroy illegally made body pillows depicting dead or alive characters in various states of undress and possibly in lewd sexual positions.
Jesus. You can't masturbate and hump our characters. Only when we can make money off that can you do that.
Yep.
Ugh.
No horny Kasumi pillows for you frickin' plebes. But yeah, just when I saw the story, I was just like, oh my goodness. No. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was just kind of a hilarious story. I was just like, well, at the same time, I'm not surprised, because in the past, Koei Tecmo has gone after people who were making basically fan-made porn movies with, I'm assuming, something like maybe Source Filmmaker or something like that.
Oh my god.
And then basically just burning these movies onto DVDs or Blu-rays, and then kind of selling them at like Comiket and stuff like that. So they've gone as far as like prosecuting the hell out of people and confiscating their merchandise, and then just destroying the merchandise and everything. So yeah, it was kind of one of those things that I was just like, yeah, this isn't out of the realm of norm for like Koei Tecmo and everything. But at the same time, I was sitting there thinking of the image of just a bunch of these like illegally made body pillows of characters just being put into like a giant fire and being burned.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And this is basically what you have to do as a business. Like, if someone's infringing on your copyright, you have to do something about it. So this isn't really I would say this is not something that's unusual, but it's just funny that it's a freaking body pillow of all things.
Yeah, just when I saw the story, I just couldn't stop laughing. I was just like, oh my god, just once again, Koei Tecmo fan-made porn of dead or alive characters makes the news. But yeah, I think that about does it for the Weekly Dividend.
That's right, that's it. That's all we've got for the Weekly Dividend this week. We have videos on if we think Forspoken will have strong sales. And we also did a wrap-up of what happened on Developer Direct Conference, or the Developer Direct Stream for Xbox, so check those out if you have. I know some of you have. Thank you for watching our stuff. Thank you for commenting as well. It's been great hearing from you guys. But yeah, that is it for the Weekly Dividend this week. Tune in next time we go over the news that we don't cover throughout the week next week. I am the Wiz.
And I'm Zero.
And we'll talk to you next time. Bye. Thank you for checking out Capital Games, where we cover the business side of the video game industry. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed the video. You can also subscribe to the podcast if you prefer to have it on your podcast feed. And check us out on our socials and email us if you have a question, comment, or suggestion. Thank you for watching and listening. We'll hear from you next time.